If you've been in a state agency for 20, 30, even
Keep going.
and you want to give back to the industry that you love to help someone younger than you to guide and support them, just like the boss that you looked up to in years ago helped you, then the next few minutes could be for you. Today, I'm joined by Wayne Keenan, who is big in the game at Breckon Breckon, who are an estate agents in Oxfordshire, and he is a mentor for the Agents Together Charitable Foundation. Wayne, thanks for joining me today.
Absolute pleasure, Chris. Thanks for having us.
Wayne, you've been around the block a few times. You've had some jobs. You've got a cracking job at the moment. What do you love about estate agency?
Well, I've been in a estate agency longer than I care to admit, Chris, and I've loved it from the first day I started, and I still enjoy it now. And it's really difficult to articulate, and for those that have been in the business for a while, they'll understand that. It's just about every day is different. You're dealing with people from every walk of life. It's really rewarding. And you just get to see different people, help them move, or just give them some general advice. But it's a great job, Chris. It's a great job. I still love it as much today as I did when I started. And
we can all remember our first valuation, can't we?
Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can.
And why does it always hurt when you can put 100 houses on the market, but when you lose 101, it's like a, oh, yeah.
And can I say, Chris, that never goes away, and nor should it. I've always said when that goes away, it's time to hang up your tools and give it up.
So you've had people that have helped and guided you on your career.
Yeah, correct.
Agency. Why was it important to you to give back to the industry?
Yeah, when I first came across Agents Together, which is just over a year ago, I was curious. And as you've indicated, Chris, I've been fortunate enough to have a sort of a long and reasonably varied career in the property business. And I could definitely see that had this been available to me, I would have taken advantage of it. And I could certainly see where it would have added value to my career. So it just seemed to make sense with the knowledge and the skills and experience I've got to try and share that with people who might just be looking for some advice and support and nothing more.
Okay, but you're a busy man. Why are you giving your time out to help someone else? In reality, you should be helping your team now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. I mean, really, the only commitment is time, and not a lot of time. It's a program that's set up. You have 6 months to work with someone as a minimum, and generally it's sort of a couple of hours a month. So frankly, if you can't afford a couple of hours a month to work with somebody, in my view, it's a poor show. The other side of it, Chris, is although it's really rewarding to offer help and support and advice to people, on a personal level, there's two clear benefits that I've had in the last 12 months. One is polishing up my old mentoring skills myself, and actually, more importantly, building up a really interesting and varied network of property professionals across the business. And that's been really interesting because these are probably people that I wouldn't have connected with, and it's given me a greater depth of knowledge of today's property business.
As a boss of a firm, would you be recommending your staff, your colleagues, to get mentoring themselves?
Yeah, having been on both sides as mentor and mentee, yeah, 100%. Some of it falls into two or three categories really. It's almost those that have very little experience or are looking to get into the industry, and those who have got years of experience. And it really could be something as simple as what the business looked like, organising a day's diary, or looking to start a new business or change direction. And really everything's got value. So I, without any doubt, can see it would add considerable benefit to anybody within the property business.
And what would your message be to anyone who's thinking of wanting to be mentored? I mean, what's the cost? I mean, how much are you paid?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm not paid financially, but the rewards are outside of that. And I have to say, the people I've worked with, a couple of people I've worked with, seeing people just even grow in the 6 months that you're with them, take on maybe some of the ideas, and generally what I've found is the mentees find their own solutions. It's not about me sitting down and running their business or giving them guidance. It's just a mechanism to give them some specific one-to-one support, and that's really interesting.
I think that the idea of a mentor is not to give them the answers, but to ask the
No, it's not. Absolutely not. Although it is tempting at times, but that's not the answer. That's not what this is about.
Well, Wayne, on behalf of the Charitable Foundation Agents Together, can I thank you on behalf of Sam and the rest of the founders for what you've done for the couple of mentors you've had? And my message would be to anyone who's looking to give back to the industry you love, then really do what Wayne did. Your name into
I'd echo that, Chris, and I'd say it doesn't matter how much experience you've got. If you've got some experience in the business at any level, you've got something valuable to offer. So I would recommend anybody to join up as a mentor. It's great for you personally as a mentor, but there's a lot you can offer. So I would strongly recommend it, having done it myself for a period of time.
Wayne, thank you for your time today. You've been an absolute
pleasure. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for yours.